All right, everybody, it's a beautiful Saturday morning. Actually, it's kind of late. It's like 10:47. So what I'm doing today, and this might be a busy day, I need to mow the yard using this little puppy that we got run last night. Yes, that was so cool. It's not a bad looking little mower. I like it. Let's go see how it cuts today. It was working pretty well last night. It was a little dark and I was tearing it up, going fast. But let's see how she starts today. Whoa, hot seat. So yesterday, when I was trying to get it to drive, apparently these things have to be in the middle. I tried to put it all the way to the end there and it didn't work. I would think the middle would be nothing. It should be either one way for pushing, one way for driving. But it is what it is. Let's go get some grass cut. I like that mower. Backfire. Coming from usually using commercial zero-turn mowers, that one doesn't totally disappoint me. It actually has pretty good speed, traction, and balance, and a decent cut. I think with a new set of blades on there and maybe new tires, I think that'd be a really good mower for what you pay. So anyway, let's finish cutting this. Alright, so update on the Toro Timecutter. I got the bracket in that's broken, one of them, so need to get this thrown on there and get those wheels sucked in. I'll see if I have the bolt for the other bracket, and you'll see what I mean when I get down in there. There's the bracket that's broken right up there. I can jack this thing up, see if I can get that bar off also. Get that figured out. Totally not enough room really for me to easily show what's going on here under the mower, but essentially you have a bracket like this that helps support each transmission. Each transmission is bolted to the frame on the outside there, right there, and there's a bracket underneath that fits like this that holds the other side of the transmission, and then there's a bar that goes across and ties the two together. So right up there is the bracket that's broken. Here's the new one that will go there. You can see that crack right there. So that made the wheel motor go this way and the wheels splayed out like that. You can see the rod at the bottom also came out on this side over on the opposite side. So this bracket here on this one is good. I just need to replace this bracket over here and try to get that rod fixed. However, it looks like the bolt got sheared off in the end here, so I may have to drill that out or buy a new one of these, or make up something instead and just use like a piece of all thread and some nuts. I don't think it's that complicated of a part. I mean, it just holds the transmissions together at the right distance. Well, it was a little bit of a pain, but I got that bracket out. So here it is. It was broken entirely into, well, 3 pieces. So here's the new one. And that's what I had there. But I found this interesting. That bracket actually ties the transmission into the engine to make them all, I guess, more one unit structurally, which is really cool and kind of weird to me. I don't normally like stuff on my engine bolts to be going to other things, because when you're swapping engines and stuff, that makes it a little bit of a pain. But so in a nutshell, this bracket goes up under there like that. So you got, it fits in here like this, and this bolt hole, or one of these two, it's actually this one I think, goes into that engine bolt, and this one up here goes into that engine bolt. And there's a nut that goes on top over here, which is this long skinny bolt. So another thing I find slightly interesting is we had a 5/8 bolt here, a 9/16 bolt here, and a 1/2 inch bolt here. We had all of them. 3 bolts, 3 different sizes. It's also a little interesting and somewhat annoying. And it was really hard to get the bolt out of the top of this bracket off around this pulley. So I actually backed the transmission up a little bit so it could come out above it. So that will be interesting when I go to put it back in. So we'll see how it goes. Let's get it done. Well, it was tough, but we got that last bracket in. There it is up there, just the way it's supposed to be. Bolt in there, the 5/8. No, I'm sorry, the 9/16. There's the 5/8 that goes through. And on the back side there, yeah, there you can see the 1/2 inch way down there. So this bar sits a lot closer to level now that that bracket's replaced. But I'm noticing it looks like there's a spot for another bar. I wonder about that. You know, I could almost just stick some really big wire in there to hold the 2 sides together to keep the wheels from splaying out. I might do that temporarily. I might see if I have some all thread that might fit in there. I can't help but think all thread would just be a cheaper alternative. Because this rod is like 30 bucks. That bar is. I may try to pull this one out and see if I can get that bolt out of there and reuse this one. But I may throw a piece of all thread on the back here just to help hold it in better. I've got a piece of wire on here. We'll see if that helps hold it. Let's jack this thing back down and go mow the yard. Need to get the yard mowed. Well, it's still splayed out a little bit, but not too bad. I think it's time to go mow the yard and see how it goes. That tire looks a tad low, so I may fill that one up some. But yeah, I do want to replace that bar under there. But one thing at a time, the grass needs to get cut.